Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are now here at Wiseco Panelbeaters. The reason why we are here, I'm not going to tell you everything. We are currently going to remove the bumper. As you can see, it's got a lot of paint that's busy peeling, and we've got something that we want to do with the car. So before we can do anything, we have to remove the complete bumper. This is Wiseco. I don't know if you guys know about the place. I will put the description of the place as well with the uncle's details in the description, so that you guys can find the place. It's not a problem. I'll show you now a bit around what it looks like. And then this is Uncle Frikkie. This is from Frikkie as well. This is the owner of the place. If you want to come here and you want to get a quote or want to get something done, then you can come and speak with him. It's not a problem at all. He will be glad to assist you. Very nice guy. And this, it's just super awesome. So now we're just gonna remove the bumper, and then I'm gonna show you a bit inside. I see John is here now as well with his Golf R, his new Golf R. As you guys know, he previously drove the Polo TDI, quite strong, and then he drove the Q5, and now he's driving this. You can also follow him on TikTok for Stay Woke. You'll find him there as well with his racing and everything as well. This is his Golf, Papa. So the bumper now is completely removed. This is now basically what it looks like. So if you see the car like this, please don't think anything funny. It's gonna come with the force. It's gonna look beautiful once we are done. So for now we're gonna drive like this. And just for interesting sake, the people with the FJ20 engine, there's not a lot of you guys, but in case you are wondering about the piston rings, unfortunately I broke mine. I'll show you a bit more when we are home. So we broke one of my piston rings, and then like I wanted to say, if you are looking for piston rings, this is what I found. Let's just turn it around. As you can see there, this piston rings fits on the FJ20. Like I said, I broke mine when we wanted to assemble the engine. So the Nissan is coming back soon as well. I'm really super excited about that. That's going to be awesome. The Scirocco is going to come back. It's going to look awesome. So there's quite a few things that's going to come up, and I really can't wait. But I'll show you guys once we get home. I want to show you a bit about with the Nissan what we are busy with, just a quick update. But for now, we quickly want to go to Midas, get a few things. We need to paint and get prepared for this weekend. There's a show this weekend at RTS Witbank, where there's going to be like a meet with the cars coming. It's $150 for to enter your car, and then I think it's 10 rand per person if you want to come and spectate. So we want to get the car prepared for then. So the Scirocco, we want to get it prepared for then, so that we are ready, we are done, everything is finished. So Uncle Frikkie is also going to help me to get that done before then. So we're going to go to Midas, get a few things quickly there. Then we're going to go to Eugene. I want to find out if he's at the shop. If he's at the shop, we've got a small hole in the sump for the Nissan that we have to fix. And then as well, we are changing the exhaust housing on the turbo to a small housing. So we want to engineer that housing as well, so that we can fit the small exhaust housing. So just a few things, and then we'll go to Eugene. We are now here at General Trading and Engineering. As you can see, we've got Eugene here as well. So he's quite busy at work. We are here now to start with just fix up the sump, that small hole that we've got, and then as well with the turbo, whereby we need to adjust the clearance on the inside of the turbo. They are busy this side now with it. guys, so we just got home now. As you can see, I'm in my overall as well. We've noticed that the brake pads is finished. It's like it's done. It's finished. It's already rubbing steel against steel. So if you look at it this side, in there, you can see that it's completely finished. If you look there, it's done. So we did buy new brake pads. Here's the new brake pads that we bought to fit on the Scirocco. So we're going to fit that now quickly so that we can get that done and dusted. And the Scirocco is in the garage now. It's currently a bit dear mekaar, but yeah, it's not too bad. That we're going to sort out really soon. We just want to exchange the brake pads quickly. Then we want to do the engine bay as well. I'll show you that now once we are done with the brake pads, and then I'll show you around with the Nissan as well what we're going to start doing there. I'm actually quite excited for the front, and then as well to get the bumper back so that we can do the full kit as we have got. As you can see here, the side skirts, the front skirt, and then yeah, we've got some few more parts that we will be able to install. I'm sure most of you know how to exchange your brake pads. I mean, you just jack up your car, remove your bolts. You've got 2 bolts at the back, push it back, and then just fit the new ones, put it back, put the wheel back, and then we are done with this side, and then we'll just go to that side. So yeah, we just wanted to change the brake pads now, and the brake pads that we've got is wrong. So if ever you need brake pads for your Scirocco, this is what they look like. I'm not sure if all of them are the same, but if you've got the TSI 2012 model, this is what they look like, not the other ones. There's 2 different sets. This is the correct one. As you can see, my brake pads is done, it's finished. So yeah, it's not gonna work, so we're just gonna put it back now so that we can go back and exchange those ones so that we can have the correct brake pads. So now unfortunately we cannot continue with what we wanted to. So yeah, we're just gonna put everything back, and then yeah, then we're gonna start with the engine bay. As I said, we've got a show, a meet next week, next weekend, and I just want to get the car ready for then. So I want to change a few things on the engine bay. Let me quickly go and show you while we're busy this side. So it's a bit darkish, I didn't put my light on now, but anyway, so on the engine bay, I want to change this. I want to make this white. I want to keep that color, and then I want to make this white, as well as this cover, this whole battery cover box, as well as the bottom side, as well as the fuse box cover. I want to get that nice and cleaned, and then paint them white, as well as this piece, just to make it blend in part of the whole engine. And then that front side we're gonna leave it. So yeah, we're gonna finish up there first. After we are done there, then I'm gonna show you the procedures that we're gonna do to repaint our engine covers for the engine bay. So basically removing them is quite easy. I mean, this one, you just pull it out, there you go. Now this one is loose, and then the battery box, you can just pull it out. It's got clips here in the front, you can pull it out. And then to remove this whole plate, there's a bolt there on the side. If you look in there, it's already removed. There we go. I don't know if you can see there, but there's a bolt there. You need to remove that. Then you can take this cover off, as well as the back cover. And then this front one, we're just going to change the front, the top cover, not the ones on the side. So to remove this one, you just pull these things, this locks in it, and then it will open it. Then you can just remove it and then start painting it. So yeah, we're just quickly gonna clean it so it's easy to work with, as it's quite dirty. And then we're gonna start by sanding off this plastics. So we have the Scirocco now removed from the garage. We're gonna carry on tomorrow with the brakes. Get new brakes, replace those brakes with the correct ones. And then as well, we need that special tool that turns the piston of the caliper inwards, as we need that special tool. So anyway, Scirocco is done for now. We're gonna start with repainting those tappet covers now soon. But just to give you guys a quick follow-up of what we've done today. So the first problem we had an oil leak. But now the oil leak is sorted. We had a small hole here in the sump. As you can see that we've fixed those holes now. So our oil leak is sorted. Then we changed our exhaust housings from our turbo. It's a GT35 turbo, so we had an 82 housing on it that was quite big, but the problem with it is that it takes a while to spool up, and now for the drifting purposes I just don't think this is gonna be ideal for what we want to do. So as you can see, we went over to a smaller housing. This is a 63 housing, so this is going to assist us to build up boost faster, and then we can also reduce our limiter on the Nissan as it's quite high. So now, yeah, this is going to be great, spooling up faster, and then we can reduce the limiter, which is going to be safer for us to use as well when we are driving aggressively, so that we don't break it with, for example, now with this turbo that takes takes longer to spool up, and then yeah, so we don't chase the revs anymore to go higher, so we can go higher with the revs, and as well we can start boosting earlier on the car as well. So yeah, that's done. We still have a boost leak that will sort out. So we still do have a boost leak. The reason for that is on this bottom side of the throttle body, this pipe was coming out and it didn't attach to anything. So the more we wanted to boost it, the more air escaped from this hole. So we couldn't build up any boost, and that didn't quite fit well. So we just need to close that hole. Then our boost leak is sorted as well, and then that's going to be awesome. Then we can start chasing the boost again. And then another problem that we had with the turbo pipe, the return pipe, unfortunately the return pipe from here, it went down and it got stuck between the exhaust and the body. So unfortunately it got soft and it kept the coil, the pipe, it closed the pipe. So when the oil wants to drain, it can't drain because it's shut basically, and yeah, the oil couldn't go anywhere, so it's basically burning in the turbo. So that we still need to sort, but that will get it done as soon as the engine is put back together. We're going to start tomorrow by fitting it back, putting the engine back together. Well, now it is now currently Saturday night, so on Sunday tomorrow from my time, we're going to start by assembling the engine so that we can get that done and dusted, and then yeah, start with the Nissan, put it back in. We do still short a pilot bearing and a clutch, but at least that's the least of our problems for now. We just want to get the engine back together so that yeah, the engine is sharp and healthy. And another thing that we have done is, as you can see, we've removed all the paint from the sump, so we can do the same with the tappet cover, the intake and everything. And then we've got a new scheme that we're going to start with. We're going to make the theme of the car this shocking yellow, as well as the shocking orange, to give it that appealing theme of standing out. And then, as you know, we have to go with the braai. We cannot go anywhere without the braai. I mean, this is just something we have to do. How can you have a lacquer time without having a nice braai? So we're starting the fire now, and then we're going to start working with the covers as well, so we can get that covers sanded off and then start painting it. Okay, so I'm done now with the plastic covers. Bianca and Azana assisted me with sanding down the cover, so that's done. So now we're just getting ready to prime it. We're going to prime it white, then we're going to paint it white, and then we're going to paint it clear coat. But while we've been busy here, Fifi has been busy with the tappet cover. I'm going to show you now in 1 second. So he started painting it with a grey primer, then he painted it white, and then he painted it the yellow. Now the yellow is one of the theme colors we're going to use for the engine bay. So this is what the tappet cover looks like. Bright, nice, like a neon type of yellow. It looks really nice. In the video doesn't look as much, but in person it's really bright. Now this is only the first coat for the yellow. We still have to go to the second coat and the third coat. As you can see, there's still some few white marks, but yeah, like I said, this is only the first coat. It's not the second coat and it's not the final coat, but it looks really nice, really decent. But now we're going to go over to this painted white primer, and then we're going to go over to the color. Alright guys, so yeah, this is now Sunday, Sunday afternoon, just past 2. So we did finish up with the Wiseco paint during the night. We just wanted to leave it so it can dry up properly before we put everything back. We're also going to start with the Frikkie really soon, so we want to get the covers back on, and then we want to install the brake pads as well. As I did inform you guys, we did install the wrong brake pads previously, not installed them but bought the wrong ones. So this is the correct brake pads for our Wiseco's, for my Wiseco's specifically. This is the ones that we need. This is the ones that we need to use. So yeah, this one's 100%. So we're gonna install them back, and then as you can see, we've got one cover already on here. We painted the side ones black, and then on top we made it white. And then now here's the rest of it. As you can see, Fifi is busy with them, installing them. So yeah, those covers are done, it's finished. Now we can just put the top cover back. That cover we did not paint, the one that comes up here. We didn't paint them as I want to keep it clean, and the problem is we painted too much white. It's going to be, yeah, it's just going to be too white. So we want to break the color just a bit, and then yeah, we're just going to quickly install the spots, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Right, so now we are done with everything. As you can see, it's nice if you can just focus. It seems like the white is really white in the sun. So as you can see, we are all done. We wanted to paint this covers as well, but I think we're going to leave it for now. Just clean it up. I know the engine bay is still a bit dirty, but yeah, we've got to still have the car left to clean it, detail clean it for the show for next weekend, as we need to prepare that as well. We might also remove this cover just to clean the inside, as this really doesn't look well. So yeah, we might just do that as well. As you guys can see, the back bumper is currently removed. Doesn't look really well, but yeah, it will probably just be a week or so before this bumper we'll get it back, and then we'll put everything on that we need to put on. And I'm really excited to show you guys this. I think it's going to look awesome. I think it's going to look really great. So I have this dent as well to removed, but at least that's not something too big to be concerned about. But yeah, the car's going to look nice. It's going to look proper. So now please do not forget about the weekend, the event, the meet next week. It should be awesome this weekend. I think it's the 30th. I'll put a poster here on the site so you can quickly check it out. And then yeah, it would be awesome to see you guys there. So we're done with the Wiseco now. We are just going to fit the brakes, make sure the brakes, everything is fine. Then we're going to take the car out, and then we're going to be done with that. And like I said, we are currently busy with a nice like a Frikkie. And then we're going to start with the Nissan as well. So we still have a few things that we want to do. So that's why I'm going to cut this video short. So please stay tuned for the engine build, as we're going to put the engine back today on Sunday. We're going to start with it. We'll see how far we get. We still want to rest as well, as tomorrow's back to work, back to normal, back to square one. So yeah, at least I'm happy what we've done. It looks nice. It looks really, really nice. And then yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers, enjoy, good luck, and God bless. Ciao.